This picture of Arsenal's first preseason match had fans enraged, asking for Willian's contract to be terminated on the spot. Are Willian's days on the main stage over? What the hell is happening to Willian? Arsenal's 21-22 preseason kicked off in Edinburgh with a friendly between the Gunners and Hibernian. Arteta's side took a shocking loss to the Scottish team, being the dominant team on the ball, but the losing side on the board. However, what infuriated the Gunners the most was Brazilian baller Willian. The former Chelsea player has been taking shots from the red side of London almost since signing his contract last year. But this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Willian was clearly overweight after his Dubai holidays. Weeks before, there were rumors of him making the switch to David Beckham's Inter Miami, but that cooled off. The problem is, Willian is definitely not living up to the expectations at the Emirates, and his contract has been the talking point all season long. A 3-year contract rumored to be worth over $40 million. That's over $250,000 a week. The Brazilian's start to life at the Emirates was nightmarish, apart from his debut game where he dominated Fulham. The end balance was just that 1 goal, 7 assists, and 37 appearances for Arsenal. Arteta had faith in him turning this around, but Arsenal's first preparation match seems to be the last nail in his coffin. His poor physique, topped with the MLS rumors, make Arsenal fans believe that Willian is far from his glory days at Chelsea and closer to retirement. But is this really what's going on beneath the surface? This photograph is from Arsenal's second friendly of the preseason against Rangers, just days apart from the infamous Hibernian match. How did he lose all that weight? He didn't. In reality, against Hibernian, Willian was wearing a weighted vest under his Arsenal kit, one he took off after being subbed and put on again to do the post-match warm-down session. The vest is used to add weight and increase the intensity of your workout, in this case, a football match. Willian looked heavier because he had extra weight on, literally. Instead of being obviously out of shape, he's working hard on being in the best shape possible. And as we are on the road of speaking truth, there's another reason to explain Willian's poor form. He's become Arsenal's scapegoat.
I want players that they are optimistic and willing, and they want to win for our club. That's the feeling I got since the first day I met Willian, that he's not satisfied with what he's done in his career, which is a lot. And he's going to bring some special qualities for our team.
Willian joined Arsenal on a free transfer after winning basically everything for Chelsea. He clearly isn't the player he was 5 years ago, but Arteta signed him believing he could play an important role in the squad. It's Arsenal who haven't really clicked in the last season, not just Willian. But it's harder to attack an institution as a whole than to pinpoint one player. So Willian, the man that Arteta wanted, it isn't working, the man on a $40 million contract, and the one who comes from fierce rivals, he'll do as their anger release punching bag. It's sad, but this happens a lot in football. It really was a very difficult start, apart from that first game against Fulham where I produced a good performance and had a good time. Even after that game, there were some games that we won and I had a good time, but then we ended up having a bad streak. Whenever a player ends up in the scopes of angry fans, everything they do wrong is exaggerated, and every right move is downplayed. This is the position Willian finds himself in. Both Arteta and Willian agree the criticism is justified. You expect him to be in the starting lineup, so it is normal that people write things about him. The Brazilian has also shed light on the personal struggles he faced in his first season as a Gunner. I also had a bad run from a personal perspective, and I think it was my worst time as a professional to date. Since I came through the ranks at Corinthians, moved to Ukraine, and then Chelsea, without a doubt. Coach and manager also see eye to eye about his resolve to turn things around. When you're in a difficult moment, you get really upset and try to find solutions, a way to improve and try to help the team. That's what I've been doing all this time. I never stopped training, working, and dedicating myself as much as possible. Arteta has assured time and again that even when things don't work out on the pitch, he sees Willian giving his all on the training ground and expects the results to come naturally eventually. It will be up to Arteta to make Arsenal tick again and Willian's job to take his chances. If not, it's unlikely he'll finish his 3-year contract at the Emirates.